Hi everyone, welcome to another weekly tarot forecast. The cardinal signs specifically have been dealing with so much this year with all of the eclipses going on. Cardinal signs being Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, and Libra. These eclipses have been stationed right above us, and this has been an amazing time period of patterns and aspects of our lives that we've been dealing with for the last 10 years kind of now finally coming to an end. With that being said, we've also been dealing with so much change, and not all of it has been easy on us. We had an eclipse last week, and we have another eclipse this next week, and that eclipse next week will be a partial lunar eclipse. And that lunar eclipse is going to be a wonderful window for us to kind of really get rid of anything that's still lingering around that needs to get gone. With that being said, I'm going to pull a couple cards for us. The first card that I am going to pull is going to be what is exiting us this week. The Tower. So the Tower is saying that we get to say goodbye to that forceful change. Oddly enough, going back to the eclipse season, this Tower is saying it's done. We can move on. Now, what we need to take in consideration is who is there in the fallout. And I'm talking about your friends, your loved ones, people who you casually know, your coworkers, your collaborators on projects. This is a serious time to pay attention to who is still around for all of this drastic change that has been going on in our lives. Are they around because they want to see us win, or are they around because they want to take something or need to capitalize on something that we are bringing to the picture? Making sure that whoever is still around is there for the best of your good is going to be incredibly important. The next card is going to be something that we are welcoming in. Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is saying we are welcoming in reaping our blessings. That blasted tower card is probably allowing us to land in a place where we have no limits, and this is giving us an opportunity to reap the benefits of all of our hard work that we've been putting in, whether it is ourselves, in our relationships, in our projects. Now is time to reap the benefits of all of that hard work. The harvest is here. Now, one of the things that I always take in consideration with this card specifically is making sure that I don't burn through the blessings. So whatever it is that is now being manifested and all this joy and splendor that you are here to reap the benefit of, go easy. You don't have to burn through it. If anything, try and stockpile on some of these blessings for a rainy day. The next card is going to be a block. Ace of Cups is our block for this week. Now, the Ace of Cups is all about divine interference. This is our emotional growth. This is us being ready to start anew. Now, if this is a block, it's probably linked to that tower. Whatever is forcing us to change, whatever we are having to get rid of, is probably not something that we want to get rid of. It's probably something that is really upsetting us to have to say goodbye to, and I believe it is probably causing this emotional stint that we are witnessing here with the Ace of Cups. Now, if you can take a step back and examine your growth and where you are now, I think you're going to be able to kind of say to yourself, it's not that deep. Meaning, this pain or these aspects that are trying to make you feel emotionally insufficient, it's not that deep. You've regained so much power over your life and your direction from that blasted tower being something exiting us, that you have more control now to stand here and to reclaim your strength. And a lot of that, I think, will help us get over this block of the Ace of Cups. Because that Ace of Cups as a block is really just like us getting in the way of us. Depression, anxiety, fear, just things getting to our emotions that are so below us that we probably have more control over than we actually realize. So making sure that you are able to stand strong and tell yourself that you do have the strength, I think would be really important. So rip that band-aid the second you get a chance to, and reclaim a lot of the emotional turmoil. Reclaim it, dissipate it, and move on. The next card, I want it to be a win for us. And that win is none other than the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is us saying that we are choosing to be the bigger person in the situation. So that blasted tower, whether that was a relationship or a job or a collaboration, we are moving from it being the bigger person because we chose to take not necessarily a higher route, but we chose to take a route that is more in tandem with our greater good. Something that was able for us to follow through with, that harms no one, that allows us to just move freely and move on and move forward. Another thing that I look at when I see the Five of Swords is a dismantling. So this could be an opportunity for you to take away the medium that was being utilized against you and just disarm it and not allow it to get to you or possibly affect you again in the future. Is a great thing to do when you get this Five of Swords, is looking at the things that are trying to hurt you, taking the power away from them, and moving forward, knowing that they have no way of following you. All right, and our last card. I want this card to be a power of sorts. I want this to be something that we can tap into in this next week as a final good thought. Three of Cups, community, support, being able to find a new means of expression. So whoever is still here after the fallout from that tower is probably more or less likely to be the people that you want with you. So after you do the weeding through of figuring out who's there to see you succeed, starting to work with them and collaborating and just spending more time with them is going to be a blessing for you, especially coming from where you have been. All this extra support is something that is not going to go wasted. So we can give into a little bit more time for socializing and schmoozing, especially if it means that we get to work with people who can help us accomplish our dreams and goals, and if we can help them out in the same process. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. If you are in New York on Thursday this week, the 11th, I will be at All Night Skate doing tarot readings all night. And Blue Anxiety will also be performing. Thank you so much, and have a good one.